Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Moufin Off. I'm your host, Zeke McCoy. Y'all know me. I gotta say my name when I turn this camera on. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, I want to talk about the shit we bring on ourselves sometimes and just owning up to the wrong that we do sometimes. A lot of times we go through breakups and go through issues in relationships and whatnot and can't figure out why when the relationships are over or whatnot that we can't get over it for a while, or you keep having relapses of the situation and whatnot. And a lot of it comes from just not owning up to the part that you took into that relationship, going bad or whatever the case may be. Example is, you and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend, were together for so many years, and it started to go sour at some point. One person is always trying to find blame in the other person instead of realizing what part they took into the situation going bad. They're too busy focused on what this other person did and not with what they did. I'm talking about this here because there's a situation that I caught wind of, and I'm not going to speak on if it's a female or male, just a situation that I caught wind of, and the person can't get over the breakup. And part of the reason why that person can't get over the breakup is because they haven't acknowledged the wrong that they've done in the relationship. There's a couple things that you can't do when you get into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? One, you can't compromise on communication. That you can compromise on anything else in the relationship, but communication is the most important part of it. Some people will disagree and say sex is, and that's for them horny goat weed taking my hug. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? Go horny goat. But it's some people will disagree that sex is the most important part of the and that's a crop. Communication is the most important part of it, and you just can't compromise on that. When you go through a breakup and you're so focused on what the other person has done, like I said, you miss or you try not to see the wrong in what you've done. When you go into a relationship, when you go into a marriage and whatnot, the black book, that should be gone. That shouldn't exist anymore. People look at holding on to the black book, well, I'm going to hold on to it just in case, something goes wrong, or, blah, 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 blah. And you can't do it. You're setting yourself up for a disaster. I tell people all the time, before you start an argument, but before I go into that, this is what happens. This person has flaws. Okay, let's say this man or this woman here has the black book. This person here, still contacts, his or her boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You both have faults. We get into this thing to where, okay, I'm not going to get rid of this unless, she does this. I'm not going to do this unless he does this. And then you're still in this same area. There's still a big ball of confusion. And there's no de-escalation to the whole thing. There's no, there's no advance there. So you're still in the same damn rut from years and years and years, and because nobody want to compromise, you still got that big ball of confusion. I tell, people all the time, okay, if you know that, okay, say your black book, is going to cause trouble, and you want this other person to, fix something, okay, at some point somebody has to be the initiator. If you get rid of your black book and whatnot, okay, when you take this argument to this person, you got a legitimate argument. Okay, I got rid of my black book. Now, what I'm saying, what are you going to do? Or why are you doing whatever. You got a legitimate argument. But when you arguing with a person about what they're not doing and you're not doing or whatnot, you don't have a legitimate argument because you're just as bad as the other person. You know what I'm saying? So bottom line is, if you want shit to work, if you want shit to be resolved and whatnot, man, just somebody has to, take action first and do whatever it is need to be done. Otherwise, you're going to fuss and fight about the same damn problems all the time. You know what I'm saying? People get tired of fussing. But I'm not going to take this into a long, drawn out, situation. Bottom line is, own up to the shit that you do, you know what I'm saying? And you'll get through whatever it is you're going through, a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. I'll holler at y'all next week. It's your boy, Zeke McCoy. Coming at you again with another episode. Like I said, stay tuned for my cousin Platinum. And somebody wants to say hi, y'all. Stay tuned for my cousin Platinum. Like I said, him and his crew and all of that stuff. This is my little baby girl here. You know what I'm saying? Code high five, all right, high five, all right. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. Subscribe to your boy. Get the word out. Own up to your shit. Tell them bye, Cody. High five. No, not this time. All right. Peace out, y'all. Ow.